Devontae Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. According to Forbes, Devin Haney and Teofimo's in negotiations. According to Henry Garcia, Teofimo Lopez versus Ryan Garcia is a done deal. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. We also live 9 a.m. with KQKC on Sunday mornings. Let's get to it though. So, oh yeah, and Turki also purchased Ring Magazine. And he say it ain't gonna be no funny shit going on with that. Matter of fact, I want to be able to read that shit. I want to be able to read that shit to y'all real quick when I get to that part of the video, bruh. Let me find that shit. Hold on. Turki purchase a Ring Magazine. There we go. All right. Make sure I got that ready. All right, bet. So, Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. Is it real? Is it fake? Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia. Is it real? Is it fake? Let me just say, as a fight fan, I'm cool with either one of these fights. Either one of these fights, fire. Fire. I just need a report that shows me that Teofimo ain't litigating with Top Rank still. Because I get it, bro. Like Forbes, I'm not saying they're not reputable. I'm not saying they are reputable. But what's more reputable than them is what Bob Arum has said and what Mike Coppinger has said. Because Bob Arum owns the promotional company that Teofimo Lopez is signed to. And Mike Coppinger reports for the network that Top Rank fights on exclusively. So when I hear Mike Coppinger talking about a contract dispute between Teofimo Lopez and Top Rank, when I hear Bob Arum talking about how crazy Teofimo is and trying to explain how Teofimo is still under contract and they litigating the shit out and they still in litigations, I'm going to go with that until they let me know that Teofimo is good. And then when you look at the plans of Teofimo Lopez, the plan for Top Rank was to move Teo up to fight Brian Norman Jr. at 147 pounds. I would assume if they get everything done with Teofimo Lopez and everything is worked out and he has multiple fights on this deal, I would assume they would probably be looking to make the in-house fight with Brian Norman Jr. versus going cross-promotional or one-fight deal with Devin Haney or anything like that. Because risking so Devin Haney versus Teo at 140 for the WBO. Top Rank has Tiger Johnson, they have Abdullah Mason, they got Keyshawn Davis, they got Dennis Berinchik, they got Lomachenko. They got a lot of fighters from 135 to 140 that they can feed Teo to. Or that they can fight Teofimo. That way, if Teofimo loses the fight, then they still will have control of that WBO 140-pound belt. To give it to Devin Haney in a one-off, when Devin Haney's market value is lower than it's ever been, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I would love to see that fight. But they wasn't trying, when Devin was stepping on shit, his market value was great. They wasn't trying to let him fight Lomachenko. They made him sign up 3 fights to fight Lomachenko and Kambosos 2 times, but they're going to do a one-fight deal with Loma. With Teo. And Teo is having his contract litigations. Then you got Henry Garcia talking about Ryan and Teofimo is done. It's a lot of shit surrounding Teofimo right now, and I just think a lot of people are putting shit out there using Teofimo name, whether it's Teofimo himself and his team using that shit to using Devin Haney name or using Ryan Garcia name to keep Teofimo names buzzing, whether it's Devin Haney and his team using Teofimo's name, knowing that Teo can't really say shit or can't really deny negotiations, using his name, whether it's Henry and Ryan using Teo name or whatever the case may be, bro. I think a lot of this shit is smoke and mirrors and cap. I'm going to wait to hear from the people that run Teofimo's career. That's Top Rank. Or I'm going to wait to hear that Teofimo bought himself out of his contract or Top Rank released him from his contract and let him go. And then Teo or somebody close to him saying that he's dealing for a fight with Devin Haney or he's dealing for a fight with Ryan Garcia. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how serious you can take those reports when so many of them are conflicting with each other. And the one that's coming about Devin, Haney, and Teofimo is a guy from Forbes who's telling you an unnamed source close to the situation. But in the case of Ryan Garcia and Teofimo, it's Ryan Garcia's daddy that's telling you that him and Teo is done for April. But then when you look at what's going on with Teo, how the fuck can him and Ryan even negotiate Teo's in contract disputes with Top Rank? On this Mikey Garcia shit, when Mikey Garcia couldn't do shit till he got his shit squared away. So for me, I'm calling cap on it. I think this is a lot of marketing, clout chase. Let's keep our names out there. Maybe both teams, all three teams are in cahoots. Since ain't nobody doing shit right now, Ryan Garcia can't fight right now. He got to keep his name buzzing. Devin Haney got to somehow find a way to get himself detached from Ryan Garcia, because everything about Devin Haney, no one has gave a fuck about what's going on with him if it ain't talking about what's going on with him and Ryan Garcia. So throwing this out there is a good way to get his name back to where people are talking about him with other fighters and not just his lawsuit with Ryan Garcia or what happened in the Ryan Garcia fight. So it's good for him. Teofimo going through litigations with Top Rank, get people from talking about that to talking about him and Ryan, him and Devin. These motherfuckers could all be working together, bro. I call cap on this shit. But we'll see if I'm right, if I'm wrong. I will say this, though. Those fights, any combination of them, I'm down for, I'm rocking with. I think that it would be great for the sport of boxing. So I ain't got no problem with none of it. We'll see if it comes to fruition. Turki a la Sheik. Turki a la Sheik bought Ring Magazine. He says, earlier this week, I finalized a deal to acquire 100% of the Ring Magazine, and I wanted to make a few things clear. The print version of the magazine will return immediately after a 2-year hiatus, and it will be available in the U.S. and UK markets. The magazine will be fully independent, with brilliant writers and focusing on every aspect in the sport of boxing. We will restore the legacy of the Ring Rankings to its old mechanism with a fully independent panel that lives up to the Ring Magazine's golden era. We will continue to raise the prestige of the Ring titles, and plans are already underway to have a yearly extravagant award ceremony to celebrate the very best in the boxing industry. In the coming weeks, we intend to debut a brand new state-of-the-art website and mobile app. We are already in development for a line of Ring Magazine merchandise. The Ring Magazine will be fully independent company without any involvement from Riyadh season. In the end, let's get the Bible of boxing to heights that it has never seen in the past. I want to say, great job from Turki a la Sheik or whoever wrote that for him, trying to alleviate the concerns that people such as myself are automatically gonna have knowing that he bought it. The same issue with Oscar De La Hoya owning that shit. Oh, Oscar De La Hoya owned the Ring Magazine? Boy, they favorable than the motherfucking Golden Boy fighters, boy. Them Ring Rankings, boy, that shit gonna have Golden Boy thumbprint written all over it. So Turki is trying to say, we bought it, but it's gonna operate fully independent in Riyadh season. Ain't gonna have no say. Ain't gonna be trying to use no influence or nothing. The Ring is gonna be independent of anything going on with Riyadh season. I believe that shit when I see it, homeboy. I will believe that shit when I see it, bro. Just letting y'all know right now. I believe it when I see it, man. Straight up, because I find it hard to believe you just gonna buy however much you bought that shit for, you gonna buy it and just let it run independently without any influence or without any input from Riyadh season or from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Whatever y'all say, bro. Whatever y'all say. I just need to see it to believe it. The Ring belt, though, would love to see they get back to its prestige. Ring Magazine would love to see its rankings be objective. And I would really like if Turki's able to deliver on what he's promising that he's gonna deliver on with the Ring Magazine. But only time will tell, and we will see very, very soon if that's the case or if that's not the case. As far as what this means for the sport of boxing and and all that stuff, I don't think it means much of anything, in my personal opinion. A promoter like Golden Boy has owned the Ring magazine before. Oscar De La Hoya has owned Ring magazine, and it didn't really do nothing to move nothing to the sport of boxing. I think what really is moving the sport of boxing is reports that Dana White might get into boxing. Reports that that Turki is moving to try to make a play on getting all the promotional companies under one roof, and taking everything back to Saudi Arabia and making Saudi Arabia the place to go for boxing. I think those are things that are much more important conversations, because everybody knows where I stand on this shit. I don't want stars of Japan, stars of UK, stars of America having to go across the world to fight because everything is centered around there. I don't want them treated like circus monkeys. I don't want their fans treated like they don't matter. The people that supported them, helped them build them up, can't even go watch the fucking fight, can't even have the fight on at a good time for them to have a party or get people together to enjoy the fight and shit like that. You can't even do that shit. If what Turkey and Saudi Arabia is trying to accomplish, if that comes to fruition, you won't even be able to do that shit. So those are the things that's important to me as a content creator and as a fight fan. Am I still going to get my fights at this? Because I've been watching boxing over 20 years. Will I still get my Saturday night fights? Will I still be able to throw my fight parties? Will I still be able to go to the fights of the fighters and support the fighters that I want to support? When Abdullah Mason makes a huge name for himself, which I know he's going to do, when Keyshawn Davis becomes a star in the sport of boxing, like I think he's going to do, and these guys are fighting, will they fight in Vegas so I can go to Vegas and watch them? Will they be fighting in Dallas, Texas? Will they be fighting in Atlanta? Will they be fighting in places that I can go watch them? Or will the only place that you can watch them is on TV because all they fights in Saudi Arabia now? Like, that's the shit that I care about. This Ring magazine shit, I could give a fuck. Bring the ring belt back. Bring the good ring rankings back. Give me a dope-ass website that I can go to get boxing news and shit. I'm all for that shit. I ain't tripping on that. And quite frankly, he can't do any worse of a job with Ring magazine than what Oscar De La Hoya been doing with it lately. Oscar De La Hoya took that shit and flushed it down the toilet, bro. It got trash. So hopefully it can get back to where it was in its glory days and get back to its greatness. We'll see. But anyway, y'all let me know. Oh, one thing too, bro. I would say him trying to bring the print magazine back, you might well cancel that shit. You wasting money, bro. Turkey's wasting money. It's 2024. Ain't nobody picking up no magazine from a magazine stand, bro. People ain't picking up magazines from a magazine stand. Take that money, pour it into the website, release your magazines and your articles or whatever digitally, bro. Ain't nobody buying magazines no more, dog. That right there already let me know, bro. You got to get in touch with it. You got to get better business sense. You got to get in touch with the times. People ain't buying magazines. People ain't finna get a subscription to get a magazine delivered to their house, bro. That's not happening. You might well just put all that shit online. Save yourself some money. Save the trees, save the forest and shit. And just do that shit digitally, man. But overall, man, that's all I got on those two situations. Teofimo versus Devin. Devin versus Teofimo. Teofimo versus Ryan. Ryan versus Teofimo. All great fights. Too much confusion, too much convolution, too many different conflicting reports. I'm sitting back and I'm seeing what's going to happen for me. I'm looking to see when somebody announces to me that Teofimo and Top Rank have come to a new agreement. Either they're paying him more money, he got out his contract. Then I'll start thinking about, okay, what's next for Teo? Who we going to be fighting? What's going to be going on? Until then, I'm calling cap on these reports. Turkey buying the Ring magazine. Some people be excited for it. You know, a lot of people love them some Turkey. Y'all be on y'all knees for Turkey. Rock out with that shit. Don't really mean nothing to me. Just give me some good articles. Give me a website that's easy to navigate. Give me some good rankings that I can talk about. And I'm cool. Give a fuck who owns the shit. Y'all let me know what y'all think. We'll see y'all soon. Peace out. Javante Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.